Hi, Melody Cruz here with GLAR. I'm here to share a couple of my favorite quick tips for running searches in the MLS system. Let's start with our home page and the search bar at the top of the page. This is where you can search for particular MLS numbers. You can put them in sequence and either use a space or a comma after each number. And after you're done with your entry, just hit enter or click the search icon and it will immediately bring you to your list based on the MLS numbers you've provided. Also on the home screen you have a search mechanism, and yours may be located in another area. Mine is in the center of my screen because I use it frequently. To place yours, just click and drag and you can put it wherever you want on your home page. This search lets you do a historical search, so it will pull up every match for that particular property no matter what the status is. Now keep in mind, less is more when you're doing this search. I generally don't use the street type because I may have a different street type than what the listing agent input, which would cause this not to match. So without even using a city, I have got the street name and street number in there, and when I do my search, it's going to show my historical search. I can see that this property has sold 3 times, and 1 time previously it had been canceled. This is a great way to look at the history of the property. The other way to do the same thing is go to search and down to history, and you will get the same results. My third tip has to do with doing a quick search, and search residential and quick, and a couple of different tips. I'm going to just look at active for right now. If you have a particular subdivision you want to search, make sure you use an asterisk on either side of the subdivision name. That makes sure that it won't exclude a property based on any verbiage that might be before or after the subdivision name itself. For instance, Bridlewood that I've used is generally referred to by another classification, such as Bristol at Bridlewood or Coventry at Bridlewood, and oftentimes a subdivision may have words such as addition or phase following the name. By using the asterisk, it's going to say, look at everything that contains the word Bridlewood and include it in my match. Aside from that, you can also exclude a particular subdivision. So if I am going to search, let's say Area 41, which is this part of Denton County, but I don't want to include anything that has to do with the neighborhood Harvest, using the exclamation point is the symbol to exclude information. So you can see here I have 670 matches in Area 41, but if I use my exclusion that says, and I think I need to get my asterisk out of there just to say exclude Harvest, it has changed my count. So if you need to exclude information, again, the exclamation point is your key if there isn't a not feature underneath. One last tip, if you are going to be selecting multiple cities, it's often faster to use the icon following the field. Search quickly for your cities by putting in the first few letters. Select the city and add it to your list. This allows you to quickly add add cities, but you don't have to worry about if you're taking up too much space, and you don't have to scroll up and down through the city list. The icon at the side will quickly allow you to search for and add any cities that you want, and likewise it's very easy to select a city and also remove it from your list very quickly. I have on GLAR.com a list of more of my quick tips under my MLS page. If you'll scroll down, you'll see my PDFs and tutorials, and there are more quick tips for you. Also, keep in mind that you can go to the help section of Matrix and find some search quick tips as well. One of them that I think is very beneficial when you do your searches is to look at the add edit section and the listing input forms. If you will print off a listing input form, it will show you the fields that you can search in the MLS. If there's a field for a particular quality or a feature that you want in Matrix, when you're on your quick search, you have the ability to add or remove fields. That information is on my quick tips, and it shows the ones that agents ask about more frequently. So I encourage you to download that tutorial and look for other videos with other tips coming soon. Thank you.